Hey, I'm Brandon Mull, the author of the Fable Haven series, and I'm really excited because I'm returning to my Fable Haven universe in a sequel series called Dragonwatch. I've written a bunch of different series, including Beyonders, Five Kingdoms, Candy Shop Wars. I was the architect for the Spirit Animals series for Scholastic, but my original series was Fable Haven. That was my debut novel and my debut series, and it is the story of two kids. We have Kendra, who's 13. Her brother Seth is 11. They discover that their grandparents are the caretakers of a secret wildlife park for magical creatures. It was a 5-book series, and they ended up exploring all sorts of different preserves and sanctuaries for magical creatures around the world, including a dragon sanctuary and a demon prison. And when that series ended, I left in the afterword the possibility of a sequel series someday, and I am now doing that. Fable Haven has my very favorite cast of characters. I love the heart of the story, where Kendra and Seth bring in kind of the human side of the story. Kendra and Seth love each other and they hate each other. They have each other's backs and they stab each other in the back, and they are surrounded by an amazing cast of magical creatures. One of my very favorite parts of Fable Haven is when they go to the Dragon Sanctuary in Book 4, and we'll be exploring dragons a whole lot more in the sequel series Dragonwatch. To kind of get ready for Dragonwatch, we put together a caretaker's guidebook to Fable Haven, which is sort of like an encyclopedia of the Fable Haven universe. It's my first coffee table book with a lot of beautiful art in it. We also created a book of imagination for Fable Haven, which is like a Fable Haven activity book. The premise is basically, what if you became the caretaker of the secret wildlife park for magical creatures? What would your preserve be like? What would your flag look like? It has tons of interactive activities and questions. And most of that was in preparation for Dragonwatch, which will be 5 more books. Dragonwatch basically picks up where Fable Haven left off. It will read like Fable Haven 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but of course we're also making this an entry point to the series. We'll give all the information the reader would know to start with Dragonwatch and to let Fable Haven be backstory. In Dragonwatch, Kendra and Seth are going to get drafted to become caretakers of Wormroost, the Dragon Sanctuary. A lot of my readers have been waiting for a sequel series, and a lot of my readers were hoping that someday Kendra and Seth might become caretakers of Fable Haven, and we sort of promoted them beyond that. Becoming caretakers of Dragonwatch will be an incredibly hard challenge for our 2 main characters. I am so excited for people to read it and excited to share it with people. Thank you very much for your attention.